Hello, hello. Friday Night Video Fights, probably the biggest blowout ever, in my opinion. This was the easiest one for me ever. Talking Heads suck. The video, the song itself is pretty decent. I kind of like the lyrics, especially at the beginning. The beautiful wife with the kids and the beautiful house, and how did he get here? And I'm thinking you guys probably even can relate to that shit. Not me, but I kind of like that song. I like some of the lyrics, but the video just doesn't make what is that? It's not funny. It's not cool. Like the dances he does, the stupid dance with his arms and shit, and then the shit here, and I don't get it. I really don't get it. Maybe you guys do, but what did they have to do with the song? And what's up with the Buddy Holly glasses? Maybe there's something to that I'm just not getting. Seriously, because it doesn't make sense. And then there are other videos, I remember Burning Down the House, which is a pretty good song. And they showed him at the end of this video looking normal. What was that whole getup with the glasses for that one video? Maybe unless there's more videos I don't know about, but I just didn't get it. The song is pretty good. The video sucked. It didn't make sense. And I've never watched that whole video before until today, because every time I would see it on MTV back in the day, I would turn it. And I know that we all said that the guy looked like Dad from 1965, which is very true. But that's it for that song. I think it's just a mediocre song and a bad video. Now, George Thorogood, listening to that song, again, this is the good thing about these videos is you listen to the whole song. I don't remember the last time I listened to that whole song, because I think there was a time in the early to mid to late 80s where that song became just incorporated with all kinds of commercials or movies. I know Terminator 2 used it, and it's a great song, but it just became so I don't know, just overplayed, I guess is the word I'm looking for. But listening to it today, the whole thing, man, that guy, what a very unique voice, a great voice to me. His guitar skills, jam on the guitar like that. And, I'm like Don as far as solos, guitar solos become very twangy and just okay, everybody's got to put their guitar solo in. But his solo, especially near the end of it, when he was just, oh my God, that was so good. And I love his voice in there. And another thing is, I think I mentioned this before, it's uncanny to me how much he looks like Scott Kerr. He just looks exactly like Scott Kerr to me. Maybe you guys don't see it. I don't know how you don't, or maybe you just have never mentioned it, but he looks like Scott Kerr. Bo Diddley in that video, that guy just he reeks cool. He's just cool as shit. George Thorogood is very cool. The white-haired guy, I'm wondering if that's Willie Masconi, the professional billiards player that used to always go against Minnesota Fats. ABC used to show that on Wide World of Sports every now and then. It's Willie Masconi versus Minnesota Fats. Maybe that's not him, but I'm thinking it might be him. Or if it's not Willie Masconi, maybe it's another very popular or professional pool player. Let's see, the girl that Masconi or the white hair guy is with, in the black dress with the titties hanging out. Love me some bats, some big ass titties. I remember watching that when I was very young and probably got a boner. And there was a little tingle down there today looking at her. She looks so good. The kids were in the short shorts. Man, tells you how old that video is. The girl at the beginning of that, when he's singing on stage in the crowd with I think it's a pink or red and white shirt. I always thought she was very pretty, and I still think that. So that video has held up very well. It's just, what else am I missing on there? I guess that's about it. Hopefully I've covered it all. I think it's a blowout. I'll be shocked if anyone picks Talking Heads. I guess that's it for that. blowout for George Thorogood. And Jay, keep those clips coming as much as you can. I know it's probably a pain, but I'm enjoying those so much. The things at Gertz was just crazy. Seeing those people like alive and happy and full of energy, man, that's priceless stuff right there. So I guess that's about it. Super Bowl was great. Very, very good. Probably start to finish the most enjoyable Super Bowl I've ever seen. I loved it. It was great. Jim made some enjoyable chili. Mom and Dad had some good snacks. I think I brought over some dip. That's great. Anyway, you brought over all this exotic shit. I brought over salsa and dip. But that's it, guys. Nothing else going on. It's another shitty weekend here in Rome, New York, with about a foot and a half of snow yesterday. So fuck it. No, Don, I didn't put on my scarf. I did put on some mittens, and I zipped my coat up all the way, though. All right, guys, that's about it. We will talk to you next week with Back to the Top. Jay, how many more weeks do we have until the brackets come out? I think you said April, but it seems like we've been doing this season for a long time. But guess that's about it, and we'll talk to you guys next week. Do you think it paused?